Welcome to another episode of Auntie's Advice. I am Auntie Thick Candlewick, burnt and risen, burnt and risen, burnt and risen. And on this show, I offer psychic advice to people who are facing uncertainties and situations in their life where clarity, relief, and truth are needed. All answers come in from a higher realm of consciousness. I like to refer to as spirit, and there are only two rules when having a question answered on this show. The first one is to ensure that whatever question you ask, it is in fact your business. And the second is to click the link in the description box to come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He administers my medicine in my room. All right. So there are already people sitting in the kitchen. When you come in the kitchen, you're going to interact with Linda and Jane behind the scenes. They're going to get you prepared to come on into the room. Please make sure that you follow their directions to turn on your camera, have your phone muted until we begin talking. I am so looking forward to working with you all today. Now, my camera is a little off, so I'm going to fix it really quickly and see if. Okay, I think that that's better. Yeah, I like that just a little bit better. Okay, welcome, y'all. If this is your first time here, welcome. Comment, talk to us in the comments, and people will show you the way. And if you're returning, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, like me on Facebook. All right, so I'm going to hit this ball. We're going to bring in some beautiful energy and let's start getting your questions answered. I love you. Hey, Quincy,
Hey,
welcome.
Auntie. How are
What am I
you?
looking into for you? I'm so good. Thank you for asking. Hi, honey. What am I
Um,
looking into for you today?
so I wanted to know if my nephew had a message for me. His name is Samar.
I just heard you're pretty. Is this person very young?
Yes, he is.
I get someone who comes in very childlike.
Yes, he was a baby when he passed. He was two.
I get that kind of energy. I get a very, I get like I'm sitting on somebody's lap on my knees and I have my hand on their face and I'm talking to them very close in the face like that. I keep hearing you're pretty, you're sweet. Hold on one second. You know, I'm going to tell you that I think that this is an energy that interacts with the baby. Boy, your son may see this child. The only reason I say that is because I feel like your son is saying, the boy. I don't feel like this child has a message, but I feel like they're making their presence known to me that they are active. So this is your okay. So I think just commonly I'm going to assume this is one of your sister's sons, but I feel like this boy is connected to his dad more. Maybe this child is I feel like there's a male energy that this child visits more. Needs me more is what I just heard. Okay. I feel like the child has a message for their dad. I don't know if other than calling you beautiful or pretty is what they have, but I feel like something about dad and this child's connection is important. I do think that the dad may still be experiencing grief from this. Was this a long time ago? This was recent? Last three
No,
years?
no, it was in 2009.
First, bottom of the body goosebumps, right side of the body goosebumps, though, only. Maybe there's going to be some sort of interaction in the future. I have no idea why they just hit me like that. But I feel like this child interacts with dad often. Mom, too, but not as much as dad. I feel like there's still some sort of lingering grief that dad is dealing with. His father isn't deceased, too, is he?
No, he's not.
That was very mean to say. Mom and dad are not together, though, right?
No, they're not.
There's someone here who is with the child that doesn't like dad, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel like this child comforts or nurtures dad more than anybody else. Also, I feel like something about this child's passing is responsible for dad not being fully in their head or fully accountable or something about like full mental capacity or full something. This father still grieves over the loss of this child. I mean, what parent wouldn't though, right?
Yeah.
But this seems like this seems I feel like this feels very recent to me. Yeah. I don't know if you have contact. You don't have contact with dad.
No, I don't.
Um, yeah, he just told me that you don't. But some sort of way, he is going to. Dad is going to be directed to speak to him through a medium. I'm like, is it me? And the little boy just told me maybe he's going to speak to his dad through a medium. I don't know if you might facilitate this conversation in some way. I don't feel like you have connection, but some sort of way, dad is going to end up speaking to the child through a medium. The little boy just said, I would choose you, but I think he's going to lead dad, but I don't think dad is going to do it on something like this. I think that he's going to have a private conversation or somebody is going to approach him in private and have a conversation with him. I'm not even sure he goes seeking it. But If you want to share this with your sister,
Yeah, I
something
am.
just you won't.
I will.
Okay. I don't know why I have opposite feelings of that. I have opposite feelings, or
Yeah, because I have her watch your lives. I always tell her to come on here, but she's always afraid to come on here. So I told her that you'll have to pay for a reading.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you that something about your interaction with mom here. I don't know why I feel like this is not going to translate or this is not going to get to her. But something about this is the baby keeps telling me, I don't understand. He now shows me that he is that everything is about dad. He's back on dad. He's holding dad around the neck. Um, but something about this reading for him is not going to translate to mom either properly or fully or something like that. But there's something about you two that won't translate. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to leave this here. I am, this child wants to communicate with dad though.
Thank you, Auntie.
You are so welcome. Let me release this energy. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. You all give me a moment. Let me take a deep breath.
Have a good day, Auntie. Thank
You
you.
too. Okay. This little boy just walked out of here. For some reason, I see a pair of red sneakers with white at the tips of the sole. Cute red sneakers. He turned around. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, before this started, I literally said I did not want to do any mediumship readings. Do y'all remember that, Jane and Linda? I was like, I don't want to do no mediumship readings today because that's gonna pull so much energy. And that was the very first reading I got. I should have knew it was gonna come. I should have known. All right. Okay, y'all, we're gonna keep this train moving. I see that the room is full. There are people sitting in the kitchen. You all, as people drop out, try to come back in at that time um, to get a space because once the room is full, the system will tell you, like, you can't get in. So I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to switch up this energy and bring the next person into the room. Hey, Miss Ebony, I'm so happy to see you.
Hi, Auntie. Excuse
Okay,
me.
there we go. I can hear you. It's so good to see you. What can I look into for you today?
Me too. Um, I know you said 3 years, but I don't think it is. Um, for, for housing. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, for
You think
housing
it
for
might be
me.
3 months?
I got papers for housing, and I just want to know like how that situation is gonna go.
Wait, you got papers for housing?
Yeah, like housing program for assistance.
I'm trying to get a timeline for you. You're in a warm climate state.
I would say so. I mean, it's a little cold right now, but it's normally hot in South Carolina.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, you're definitely in a warm climate state. The reason I say it is because I do feel like there is a move, but I feel like it's warm outside. People are sweating. I see t-shirts, gray t-shirts, short sleeve t-shirts. Two men, but maybe this happens for you in the month of. I gotta go with what I hear. This might be June. What is this? February, March, April, May. These papers came in for you when? How long do you have to determine? Does it matter how long
Well,
it takes for you to go in place?
it's not up to me to decide. It goes on, you go on a list for it. But I got it on like last week. It was probably right after I asked you about it. And I had to turn them in before the 4th. So I just mailed it off yesterday.
I have to be honest with you about the energy around this move, okay? There will be a move. June seems like a good month, but honestly, I feel like it's going to be longer than that. I feel like this is going to, I don't know why I feel like that. I see the month of June. I'm literally looking at the word June, but my feeling is stretched out. I feel like long, like long. This is what I'm going to say to you, okay? Maybe something happens in the month of June. Maybe there is, and I'm like, is she going to move in June and stay there a long time? They said no. Does she move in June? Yes. How long does she stay there? You might only stay in this place for 1 year. What happens? I'm gonna just say this to you. If June, if okay, Ebony, I just gotta tell you what I see, okay? And just get out the way of this. I feel like there's going to be something happens in June. I don't want to settle on a move because I feel like the move happens down the line, but something happens in June. Maybe there's follow up in June and then there's a move down the line. I don't think that this happens as quickly as I would like to see it happen. And I strongly feel like something about this process is going to be drawn out. Like I feel pulled long. And I don't think it's like I'm moving into a place and I'm gonna be there long. I don't feel like that's it. I feel like this is a process. Whenever the move happens, though, I feel like it's warm outside. There are two men here, gray t-shirts, sweating. But I don't feel like this move happens in June. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't understand the difference in the word June and then the feeling I get like pulled out. So maybe it'll make sense later. But when I ask spirit, like if you're going to be here long term, they say no. And then I'm like, what happens after that? They tell me go back. I don't even know what that means. Do you remember us having a conversation? I told you somebody in a cold climate state is going to be facing an eviction. Do you remember us having that conversation?
I do. I still don't know who that is.
Yeah, I for some reason that just popped in here while we were talking. So I don't know what everything means. It's not clear to me at all, and I don't want to make it up. I just want to give you the energy as it comes and then let it figure itself out on the back end. Pay attention to the month of June, but pay attention to something happening long term, and I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I hope it's 3 months. I do. I really hope it's 3 months and not 3 years. But we'll see what comes of it.
Okay. Thank you. You will
I'm
know.
sorry I
Thank
can't
you.
give you more definite, but thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
All right.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hit this bowl. We're gonna flip up, switch up this energy. Interesting enough, Spirit just said you asked the wrong question. I'm like, well, what is the right question? Can she? Ebony. Um, I do have a full afternoon today, but we might need to have I might send you an email when I get some free time later on because I think I just Spirit just gave me an explanation to what I just saw here. They just said yes, tell her. Okay, cool. We're gonna hit this ball, flip up, switch up this energy, and keep this train moving. Welcome, welcome everybody, welcome. Nikki, hi Nikki. Nikki, have I read for you before?
Hi.
I can't see
Yes,
you
ma'am.
very well. Okay, well, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm so happy to have you. You're not a newbie. What can I look into for you today?
Um, I'm wondering about my spirit guides and ancestors that are around me.
What's your question?
Do they? I mean, I'm trying my best to communicate with them every day. Are they hearing me?
Um, there's a yes to that.
Mm,
But if you want immediate answers from them, if you only have one spirit guide, by the way.
Oh, I only have
Okay.
one.
You only have one spirit guide, masculine energy. You have a masculine spirit guide, but there are two ancestors I see that stand here. So, yes, they do hear you. Oh, okay. It looks like you're asking for answers without proof or help without proof. So, Nikki, you know how to you heard my lives on how to get spirit to respond to you so you know that they hear you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So it's very easy and it's really quick. Whenever you ask for something, ask them to give you a physical sign and not something that you would normally come across. So if you ask a question, let's say you want to know if should I apply for this job, right? You want to talk to your ancestors or your spirit guides. Spirit guides, should I apply for this job?
Mhm.
If I should apply for this job, send me have a orange ball come into my visual. Something that is not common for you. Don't be like, show me a dollar bill, because you can come across a dollar like that, right? Something
Yes,
that
ma'am.
makes sense that you can find in your reality, but it's not normal for you to see. Or I personally love for them to make something fall over, something that you have to clean up.
Yes,
I will
ma'am.
often say, knock over a glass of water or make some spaghetti sauce fall on the floor. Make something happen that forces me to be a little agitated by it, because it forces you into thought and makes you remember, like, I asked for this as an answer to a question. So, and they will do that. They will do it very immediate too. It's not like you will have to wait weeks at a time. They'll do it in a matter of hours, if not minutes. Ask for stuff like flashing lights, or have somebody have a conversation with you about something random, like flowers, or I don't know, just something weird that people wouldn't normally bring up in a conversation, but for some reason it pops up. Spirit will communicate with you in those ways. Your spirit team, your ancestors and spirit guides will use other things to let you know, like, no, 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 I hear you, you're good. The answer is yes, or the answer is no. They will do this for you all day, every day, if you ask them to do those things. Also, your ancestors cannot get involved in your life unless you directly ask them to. They can be around you, they can be influencing, they can be talking, but if you want them to get involved in something, like put your holy hand on this, you have to say it. You literally have to say it, otherwise they don't have permission.
Okay, you said it's
But
two ancestors.
you have two ancestors. I feel like there's a very thin man here, and then there's a woman here. They seem to stand side by side, so they could have been related in some way, but they don't touch at all. Like, I don't feel like there's any affection or intimacy between these two people whatsoever. They seem very stoic. So it could be like a brother and sister, or even if this was like a mother and son, they would seem a little more affectionate. These two don't touch at all. They stand right next to each other, though. And by the way, they're on equal ground. Like, one doesn't stand behind the other. So these are not two people in a lifetime that one was like the lead and the other one followed. These people are on equal grounds. Like, oh, they might even be from two different sides of your family.
Okay. So I'm just not asking the right thing, or
There's there's somebody here with a name. I think this is a K or a C. I just heard Corday or Cordell, but the names usually are never right. It's just the letter. So there's a C or a K here for one of these ancestors. A C or a K and an S. Somebody has an S and somebody has a C or a K. Sam or Samantha, something like that. The name, don't stick with the name, it's just the letter. But both of these people are here with you. They don't seem very, they're observers. They don't get involved at all. I'm like, why not? They just told me you don't ask them to. So you can directly ask them to, like, get involved, help me out with this, give me some insight, you know. You can say to them, if you love me unconditionally, if you want the best for me, please help me to do this thing. Make sure you say the first part. If you love me unconditionally, if you have the best intentions for me, that's really important. They will help you, but also ask for signs, ask for direct signs. If I'm supposed to do this, let me come up on 3 dimes. Show me,
yes,
show me a red sock and a yellow sock, something weird like that. They'll make it happen,
yes, ma'am.
even
'Cause
if
I
it's on
cry out
TV.
all the time. I'm crying out
You
all
do
the
this.
time, wondering, if they hear me, or I don't know how to come at them directly to, get answers, because
This
it's like I feel like I'm not getting any answer. I don't know.
this this is how you get them to speak to you directly, this way, through signs. But I also, they did tell me that there's sadness here, there's some sorrow here. That's why I was like, oh, in the beginning. But that affects them, that makes them show up. But you have to directly ask them to get involved. Can you help me do this? Help me come up with this money. Help me, see clearly in this. Show me what I need to see. Point the people out. Make it so that without a shadow of a doubt, I cannot deny what I see. Also, you have to be aware when spirit is speaking to you, because it's not always very direct. Sometimes it's when a particular person comes around, you'll always hear birds sing. Or when a particular person shows up, you might hear a loud muffler to a car. You have to associate the sounds with the feeling that it gives you. A loud muffler in a car might agitate you, but it makes you aware of something. That's likely not good energy. Birds come around when somebody comes around all the time. That's usually trust, gentleness, nurturing. So you have to pay attention to how the universe and how your spirit guides speak. It's not always very direct. Unless you give them a direct thing to do, then they'll do it. Every time, I guarantee it.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am. Okay. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. But yeah, you have people around you all the time. You're not alone at all. And if you want them to respond and let you know they hear you, tell them what to do for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Literally,
Okay.
give them a sign. Tell them to give you a sign, and then tell them what the sign is, so they know how to communicate with you directly. Once you start this, I guarantee once you start this, you won't be able to stop. You'll be doing it all the time.
Okay.
Okay? You're
Yes,
not
ma'am.
alone, though. Thank you so much
Okay.
for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. All right, we're going to break into commercial really quickly.
My assignment in this lifetime is to tell you and the others the stories of your lives, past, present, and future. Reminding you of the moments you told me to tell you about in an effort to jog your memory, release your grief, stump out fear, and ensure you're on the right path with the right people. Book an appointment below. Let's talk.
All right, welcome to the second half of Auntie's Advice. I am Auntie Thick Candle Wick, burnt and risen, and I am answering your questions psychically. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are one of my returning subscribers, I love you. Welcome. All right, so we're going to move into the second half of the show. As you all know, I created a deck of cards called the Identity Deck. So they're not tarot cards. I don't have permission from my ancestors, angels, and spirit guides to use tarot like all the other kids. But I have created a custom deck of cards that allow us to identify some of the energies in your space. So if you want to know about someone coming towards you or who's doing a particular thing your way, we can pull cards so that we can learn more about them, okay? Or more about you and them together. All right. Anyway, we're going to keep this train moving. I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to bring in some fresh energy, get the next person in the room. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Somebody is dealing with some lingering energy. Miss Evaughn, hello. Miss Evaughn, this is not the first time in 2 weeks that I've hit this bowl and there's been lingering energy in your energetic field. Lingering energy. What's up with that?
That got to be my ex. I'm trying to cut the cord. I'm trying to get him out of,
Lingering energy. You got some lingering energy. All right. What am I looking into for you today?
Got one there. Okay, so so this is the thing, and this is why he's lingering. Okay.
You need link?
No. This is why he's lingering.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to launch my real estate brokerage. And
Congratulations.
and I am also going into a joint venture with. Remember the sister last year I talked to you about that? I had to stay away from. We mended fences, and she
Thank
wants to go
God.
into a project with me to get multi-families. So I wanted to find out if that's going to be a good, because she said it'll benefit my business as well, because then I can start getting contracts with other people doing multi-family. So I wanted to, multi-families are homes that are fourplexes, threeplexes, twoplexes.
This is going to be good. You're not going to do more than 3 deals with this person before you guys separate.
Okay.
3 deals and it's done. That's it. But it is going to be a good connection. Whatever this is that causes you all to not do anything more than 3 deals, it's not going to be like some terrible, ugly situation that comes up, but something uncomfortable is going to happen. And then you guys are just going to slowly kind of unwind away from each other. But I don't feel like it's going to be a fight. There's not going to be an argument. There's just going to be like all right, it's time to move on kind of situation happen.
I think, we both are bosses in our own right. And she's an alpha. I'm an alpha. You can't help it. That's how we were raised with our parents.
Yeah.
So I get that, I just wanted to make sure that it was going to be a beneficial thing. Is it going to be 3 a piece or 3 together? Because we're supposed
together.
To be 3 together.
Together. You're going to do 3 together, and then I feel like you both go off and do your you do things separately. Now, I don't know if your sister is already in this industry, if she was in it before you, but I feel like something about she's going to have some sort of team around her.
Well, the way that
or she already does.
The way that we're doing it is like a team.
It's like a team.
It's like a team because it's like a program that we're going through, and it's a whole team.
Okay, so I feel like whenever the separation happens, I feel like you're a lone ranger, but I feel like she has a team around her. Also, when you separate, you also move somewhere. Like there's distance, there's physical distance. Like you move somewhere, you're off as a lone ranger over here. But I feel like this person has a team. There's at least your sister and 3 other energies with her in this business.
Okay. Because I'll show her the ropes, but she's not a realtor.
Okay, then something happens where I believe that this is successful and good for her. She might go and get licensed, but I definitely feel like she will end up having some sort of team working in alignment with her when you 2 separate.
Okay.
No hard feelings at all, but something uncomfortable happens that pulls this connection.
Yeah, we always
away.
think something uncomfortable. I'm used to that with her. That's why she's the one who approached me.
Ultimately, this is good. I don't feel like there's going to be something happens, but there's not going to be tension. It's just going to be like it is what it is, and keep it moving.
Now, will I be bad off with the business on my own, or
bad off?
Yeah, because you said I'm gonna be a
no, I don't think so at all. Now, 7 is also significant here, so I think that you do 3 together, but somebody does 7 on their own, and I think that that's you, only because I see it on the right. I keep seeing your sister here on the left with a team, but I see you on the right over here. This is also where 7 is. So there could be like 7 deals in a year, or a total of 7 deals, but 7 sits on the right with you.
Ooh, you know how much that is for 7?
I know. That sounds beautiful.
7 is over $1 million.
Good. Absolutely beautiful. I feel like some sort of way you also have an investor. You have somebody who's funneling money into something that you do, which allows you to do what you need to do alone.
Yeah, because between my son and my child's father, heavy.
But I want you to feel like you're going to be some sort of independent broker. I don't feel like there's a huge team. You got money coming in, but you're doing all the work by yourself.
Okay. So I mean, like for the business, am I gonna be okay doing it by myself? That's what I'm nervous
Absolutely.
about, really.
Absolutely. You're going to be fine doing it by yourself. I don't know, if you stick with it or what happens with that overall, but it does seem like it's definitely lucrative. It's definitely successful, but I can only see up to 7 things happening here.
Okay.
I just heard confidence and then I heard cocky.
Me?
I don't know.
I might, you know what? Because I've been timid and fall back for a long time. And you know what? I worked hard for this, so I might be a little bit cocky now because I deserve to be cocky about how much I've achieved. So possibly.
It's possible. I'm not putting the energy on anybody. Just telling you what I hear and what I see.
Okay. That might be the
Thank you
reason
for
why me
allowing
and the
me to
girl.
read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye now. Okay, y'all. So, hi, CT Vara. I see you in the comments. And Pinky Lee, welcome. Thank you so much for being here all the time, on point. I appreciate you so much. So, you all, today, Linda is completely running the show behind the scenes. Jane just has her feet kicked back. She's just like watching everything go down. So, we're letting Linda do the hard work, and I'm appreciative of the good job she's doing running the board. So thank you, Linda. Okay, y'all. We have plenty of people in the kitchen waiting. I'm just trying to stall a little bit so I can catch my breath, get a little energy here. I think all appointments are booked now for today, right? Yeah, we're all out of appointment slots for today. So if you want an appointment, the earliest will be in the morning sometime, I think. But yeah, we booked up for the night. We booked up for the night. All right, I'm gonna hit this bowl. We're gonna switch up this energy and keep this train moving. Ooh, okay. Latia,
I,
hi, how are you? You're in a completely different space today. I'm like, okay, normally you're in the background in the bedroom.
yes, I'm at
All
home.
right, what am I looking into for you today?
I want to know if my husband and I are gonna have another overnight family visit soon.
I don't. There will be another one, yes, but I don't know if it's soon. I heard November.
Wow, that's a long
Time
time.
is fluid. Time is fluid. I forget to say that now. Time is fluid. I feel like it might not be until the month of November. It will happen again, but it might be much later.
Okay.
But I don't know if I said this to you before. I feel like there's this visit in November, and then this person comes home like 3 months after that. November, December, January, February.
Yay, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So look forward to that happening. I think that this is it's like everything kind of pushed into one little cluster of time for you two.
Okay.
Also, something is coming up in March. something comes up next month for the two of you. I feel like there's intimacy, but I feel like this is conversation. I
It
don't know
might be a
why.
visit, a regular
Yeah.
visit.
Okay. But there's some sort of intimacy here, deep love shared between two people in conversation. Also, some sort of plan verbally, some sort of verbal plan. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for allowing
Okay.
me to read this,
Thank
to
you.
get their blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye
Okay.
now. All right, let's keep this train moving. Let's get as many of you answered as possible today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient. Let's switch up this energy. Okay. Miss J, Energy Checking Energy. This phone only has 15% battery. We're not going
Mine
to be able to plug
too.
it up. Really?
Yeah.
Hello,
Okay,
honey.
so
What can I look into for you today?
my sister's aunt said something about patenting an elixir, but I don't know what she's talking about. Is she um like going crazy or
What's her first name?
Denise?
You know what? I feel like this person has some sort of, I don't feel like there's going to be follow through here, but they do have a capability, some sort of capability to create something and patent it. I feel like this person may already create something on the stove, but I don't feel like they're going to move forward with this.
But she said it for me, and I don't know what she's even talking about. That's why I'm like, is that not for me?
I feel like if it I feel like if this is in fact for you, I feel like this person has a recipe for something. They know how to make something that they could sell. But I don't feel like it goes beyond just conversation about it. I don't feel like it moves any further than conversation. There is something in a pot. What does she make something?
I have no clue. We had no clue. She made it seem like it was my thing. I'm minding my business, and she said it like it was me. Like I make
Ah!
something in a pot.
No, I feel like she makes something in a pot. Maybe she'll show you how to make it, and then I don't know. But whatever this is, I don't feel like it goes anywhere. This is very interesting. And elixir, she used the word elixir.
Yes, that's what she said.
Spirit keeps
She
saying
said,
using the word potion,
my
which
mom gave
all
me
of
the
that shit
message. She
makes
said,
me feel
Spirit
like
told
that's
her.
like witchy. Say that again.
She said, Spirit told her to tell me to patent my elixir. I make it differently than anybody else. I don't even make anything that she knows
But
about.
that doesn't mean that you won't in the future. So if something comes up, you should probably listen to her and do that. But I feel all of this shit sounds very witchy to me because Spirit used the word potion.
Yeah, when I
Elixir? Who the
Googled
fuck said
elixir,
elixir?
that's what they said too.
Yeah, I feel like this is something that this lady knows how to do. Nobody makes it like you. I want you to you said this is your sister's aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like she does have something here. I just want you to be on I feel so disconnected right now. Hold on for a second.
Yeah, I don't know her like that neither. Like I'm disconnected.
I just asked Spirit, is there something that this lady could patent? They said she could, yes. Then I'm like, can J Energy Checking Energy patent the same thing? She said yes, but she will not. How is she going to learn how to do this? She will not do that either. This is so weird. So I asked Spirit if there's something that this lady makes that she could patent. Spirit says yes. I asked, is there something you could make that this? She said yes, if this woman would show you. And then I said, will she show her? She said no. Spirit says no. And I'm like, then what is she talking about? She's letting her know that she could create something and patent it. But if she's not going to show her, they're telling me it's in your reality. I don't understand what that means. Then I'm asking Spirit, like, is this okay? Is this lady in full mental capacity? They said yes.
Oh.
So she does have something. Yes. No. Will she teach you how to do it? No. But somebody else will. I'm like, is this witchy potion or is this, what is this? You know what? I got to be all the way 100 with you. I think that this is something that can heal people. I don't think that this is what it sounds like. I honestly believe that this is something that you honestly know how to make right now that can heal people. It's a mixture of two things too. I feel like something orange in color, or it looks like the color of papaya, like an
Yes,
orange.
I know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, I put it on TikTok.
What is it?
It's the orange. I feel like, is it this the Manuka honey thing? That's what you're talking about?
What? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, cause I use papaya too, but just by itself. But that's for
Okay, because
something
I
else.
feel like I'm mixing something. It's like papaya and something else, and it can heal people. But I feel like I'm shaking it up. It's the color of papaya. It's like a reddish orangish color. But there's something, this concoction can heal people.
I gotta think about that. Sheesh.
Yeah, whatever you're putting on TikTok, whatever you're mixing up, whatever you're doing, I feel like this is already in your reality. But Spirit is letting me know this lady is not going to show, this lady can create something too, but she isn't going to show you how to do it. Somebody else is, or maybe somebody else has already. But even still, I think that she's giving you valid advice, but I don't feel like you're going to follow it.
I want to. I gotta focus.
Otherwise, there would be a candle business. Hello. What happened to the
True.
candle business? Right. I think you should follow the advice. I think that you have people around you who support you being an entrepreneur, but you'd be like, I'm not doing that. I'll get to it later.
Yeah,
Or
I
you
gotta
want things
find
to
what
be
is
perfect
red.
so you don't move forward with it. But I feel like you have something, but I don't know if you're going to take it further like you should.
I gotta have the willpower and discipline. I want to do better.
You will. You're so silly. You will. You will. Enjoy your 20s, because I feel like, I've told you this before, like you got a timeline. By the time you reach a certain age, like the beginning of your 30s, you're going to pop off with something very, very, very cool. So, but I don't feel like you're going to move forward with selling this elixir. You probably could, though.
Fingers crossed. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Okay, let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Let's take one more person. Let's get one more person in the room because we're right at the end, and I think that we can squeeze them in. Y'all think we can squeeze them in? All right, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna hit this bowl, y'all. Nobody asked me questions that will allow me to use my cards. Why? Why? Ask me a question to use. Okay, I'm done with the temper tantrum temporarily. I might throw that temper tantrum after this live is over and y'all cannot see me. Let me hit this bowl. We're gonna switch up this energy and bring the next person in the room. Misti! Hello, Misti. How are you? It's so good to see you today.
My mic keeps going on mute. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, no problem. What can I look into for you today?
So you can use your cards.
Oh, good. Good. What's the question? I'm so excited.
Well, I wanted to know, when do I see relief? Like my business jumping off and financially, but let's change it to where you can use your cards.
Well, we'll do a timeline on it, but are we talking about the popcorn business or are we talking? Or are we talking about I don't know what. I know you like there is no popcorn business. There's only stones, right?
I know that I'm still working on like the small things to get this stuff off and going. But man, things are tight. Okay. We're squeezing. So maybe if there's a person coming my way, you see, or I don't know.
You know, I don't know if your business actually pops off. Something happens where you're like in the flow of things until like the month of September. But I want to pull a time card. Spirit, will you give me a card that represents the time frame that Misti can expect for her business to begin to flow, that she's in it, working it, enjoying herself, and people are enjoying the product that she makes?
Because I'm still trying to get everything together, and I'm just like, oh, this is taking too long. I need income coming in.
I'm just going to show you that this is what came out. 9 weeks, 9 months, but I'm sticking with the 9th month of the year.
Oh, Lord,
I'm sticking with September. I'm sticking with September. I'm sticking with September. I'm sticking with September. I'm sticking with September as the 9th month of the year. I feel like September is the month that things are really moving for you. Spirit, am I right about the month of Spirit has been such a smart ass with me today. I'm just telling you. They just said, you got it. Didn't we tell you already? I'm sticking with September. September is when things are going to kick off for you. Also, you're going to get a little money. You're going to get a little money. I don't know if it's going to be a whole hell of a lot. It might only be about $3,500 or so.
Sounds like income tax.
Yeah, there's going to be a little money, but it's going to help you kind of move a little bit, move around, do some things. I feel like you're buying some very small things that you need, some maybe tools, some small things that you'll need, and that's going to get you excited. It's going to kind of keep you in the mind frame of moving forward with your business. Between $3,500 and $3,700. I feel like you're only going to spend like the little money here. Like you're going to keep like the 3,000, you might keep that and put it in like a little pot, but you're going to try to live off of or only spend the little money. Like if it's 35, you're going to spend the 5 and keep the 3. If it's 37, you're going to spend the 7.
Put it on my bills.
Yeah. This is gonna go well for you, but I also still want you to be on the lookout of this older man who's gifting you something. I strongly feel like it's a business.
I wonder when he's gonna come around.
I feel like, and I keep saying a popcorn cart, popcorn and sweets like cotton candy and popcorn. For all I know, you could be running somebody's it's like a concession stand at like a carnival or something like that. I strongly feel like there's something about popcorn, concession stand, cotton candy, candies, pretzels.
Interesting.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Whatever is coming for you, just allow it. Just let the universe know you're open to whatever opportunities they have for you to be at peace and to generate income for you that leaves you stable and independent and allows you to remain in joy, whatever that is will come your way. But I said September, we got 9 months, and then we also got something that said 9 weeks. So we're sticking with the number 9 for you.
Maybe your card to tell us what the old man looks like.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can get some details.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Let's see if we can get some details on Spirit. Will you tell us who this masculine is, who will be bringing in this business, who will be gifting this business? Will you give us details, identifying markers, so that she knows who this person is? So she knows. They're giving me a visualization. It's almost like Spirit don't want me to use my card. They're giving me a visualization. So he is going to be a Caucasian male. He has white hair, round face, older. He might be in his mid to late 70s. He is the dad of somebody. He is the dad of someone. Interesting. I feel like he could potentially, he's either an Aquarius moon or has Venus in Aquarius. Okay. Somebody between the ages of 41 and 45 is valid here or important in this story. Okay. Somebody is a life path 8.
Okay.
And somebody shows to be temporarily separated.
Man, sounds like my ex-husband. 45, separated. I'm just joking. Cool. The white hair.
But keep that in mind. So those are some identifying markers about them. But I feel like this is a older man. He gives me like I don't feel like this man has a jovial face, but he also doesn't have a hard one either. I just don't feel like he laughs a whole lot. He could be very sarcastic or
dry personality.
Direct. Yeah.
Those are fun.
But he's kind of pushing this business off on you, giving it to you. I don't think he can handle it anymore. If a carnival comes to your city, go. Who knows? Who knows? Somebody might be like, girl, come here. You're so good looking. Come take over my business. And you like, what? It might, who knows? Like, bring your fine ass over here and let me gift you a business today. God told me you deserve my business. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows how it shows up? But however it does, it I feel like it is in your path. So let me know when it does.
Oh, I will. I'll take pictures. I'll be like, Auntie. Did you check your email?
But I will. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
All right, you all. We have come to the end of this live video. We have come to the end. That was, y'all know that was Linda fucking up. No. We have come to the end of this live video. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. Again, if you came across the video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, like me on Facebook, tell a friend. We are back here tomorrow, same time. So if I didn't get to hang out with you today and you were in the kitchen, we appreciate you attempting, but come in early so you can be sure to get your question answered. Like I tell you on this channel at the end of every live, absolutely nothing that shows up in your reality, good, bad, or ugly, is happening to you. Everything that comes your way is happening for you. The only thing you have to do is look at everything that's presented to you as a lesson and be like, how am I going to make you work for me today? And I guarantee you an answer exists in that will grow you and build you and make you better and get you closer to where you choose to be. I'm Auntie Vic. This is Auntie's Advice. I love you. Peace. And